Right, here we go. Thursday morning. It's not bad out there at all, really. It's a bit cold, but they said it's going to be a bit of rain this afternoon. I don't know. Bit of drop of rain when hurt, suppose, but we've had a good week, really. Yeah, it's been nice. I hope, say, it's Cornishman Day today, so I bet read if it's raining this afternoon, go in and read the Cornishman. I hope everybody's okay, staying well, staying safe. And they say, if this is, mornings are pulling out, evenings are pulling out, grass is growing, and so are the weeds. But there we are. That'll keep us busy throughout the springtime. Now, Salvation Army, Hail Salvation Army is today, of course, at St John Street. Go on in or have a lovely cup of tea. 10 till 12, always on a Thursday. Penny and Carl are so I say the main, but then they all work together as a group. But Penny and Carl got it all set up and all. They're doing a wonderful job. And if you feel you want to have an hour, just go to Salvation Army, have a cup of tea and a bit chat. I'd go there sometimes. I am sorry, Penny, I haven't been for a day or two, but you know what it's like, been a bit busy. But so that's 10 until 12 o'clock, always on a Thursday. All right, now, birthdays. Tomorrow is my dear friend, Jean Charman. Tomorrow's her birthday. Happy birthday to you, Jean. I hope everything's okay. And also tomorrow's Chrissy Doyle Ward down the road here. Chrissy, happy birthday to you tomorrow. Now on Saturday, Derek Court is his birthday Saturday, and a dear friend of mine from way over across the seas, other side of the world, down New Zealand really, is John Plasto. It's his birthday on Saturday. So happy birthday to you, John, and Patricia Barnes. So happy birthday. That's all on Saturday. So you all have a good day on Saturday and Friday as well. So this was called a revival. There was a great revival going on down in our little chapel with special services every night of the week. The place was packed, setting up in the windows like strands of onion they was, and a handsome bit of singing. Father and me was there every night, and you had to be early to get a good seat. Richard Henry was out at the door handing out books. Already there was a different feeling. Everybody was speaking to each other that hadn't spoken for years. There were two sisters that lived apart and hadn't opened their mouths to each other for over 20 years. One was in the bed sick, but the other had been to the meetings and thought now was the time to show a changed spirit. So she visited her sister and went to her bedside saying how sorry she was her dear little sister was so ill. "Oh, 'tis very good and kind of you to come in to see me," was the reply. "But mind, if I get better, everything must be the same as before." Jan and Eyre was always the first in the pub as soon 'twas opened. Hadn't been missed the place for the week. Up in the front seat he was leading the singing with his missus sitting alongside him. Afore the revival she said he was never home. She almost forgot what you looked like. Old Tamsy, who had been a bailier since the chapel had been built, and nearly everybody had forgot. Now had callers every day with flowers and some things to eat. Had to send for the doctor, they did. Made herself sick eating so much. 'Tis says she cleared a whole figgy pudding. Now Mrs. James, who live up Churchtown, went into Mrs. Tregroun's next door and asked, "Haven't we been down to the chapel yet and heard the new preacher? He's some handsome. Goes on, do he good. I've been going to chapel for years, haven't done me no harm. I can't do it, 'cause Friday I had a baptismal. What is to be done I will do, so get us ready, and I'll be in by 7 o'clock. Sure enough, 7 o'clock, in comes Mrs. James with a clean apron under her arm, and off goes Mrs. Tregroun with the remark, "First night I've been out for 2 years. Well, so long." About 10 o'clock she returned, singing as she came up the garden path, "Who will be the next?" As she opened the door, she saw all the children was up in bed, supper laid on the table, and the kettle singing on the slab. "Oh, this is proper, all the work done, and I've had a lovely time, but how did he get on with the children?" "Well, I bathed them all and put them to bed, but I had some job with the ginger one." "Ginger one? I haven't got no ginger one." "Yes, you have. Come up, and I'll show 'ee." When they got upstairs and the culprit was pointed out, Mrs. Tregroun exclaimed, "Oh, Lord, you bathed and put feather bed too." Take care. Have a nice weekend.